Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're in this part of the world. This is William Siong. I've not been recording myself on a video for a long time. In fact, I have mellowed down for about 2 years regarding online marketing stuff. But then the urge is still there. So during the month of March, I started to warm up myself and try to come back to do some online activities. And then along the way, I still tell myself that I should not just let go of something I have invested for 10 over years and also have spent a huge amount of money just to learn the thing I know now and not teaching it to anybody. So to me, that is a really waste of time and effort for my so-called long-term vision of trying to help people who may or may not necessarily need my help. Okay, so what happened is during this spare time, I am beefing up my so-called online marketing knowledge, still playing around with the certain marketing tools and trying to do some affiliate marketing that can generate me some form of income and things like that. But then the skill set is still there because despite not touching the tools and then not doing the activities for months and months, I was able to warm up myself and come back within a week. Okay, I not only restarted creating my own so-called website with the necessary campaign messages of inviting people to look into the program that I want them to know about. I was able to create my mailing list and funnel all over again. Okay, so to me it is like a new start, but then I still have the experience of a seasoned marketer, and then now I am looking at things in a different perspective. So what I also did was because of my inactivity on the online, I've been going around doing part-time work, just to first to keep myself busy, okay, by not getting stagnant of staying at home and doing nothing. I also able to generate some kind of pocket money for me to pass my time. Excuse me. Every time I go online, I have this nostril issue. I don't know why. Maybe nervous. Okay, so let me continue. Because of this part-time job, I'm able to network with people and find out truly why they cannot find the job they want, nor why they are stuck and spend times at a coffee shop drinking coffee and tea, chit-chatting, and wasting their time altogether. So I also during this 2 years have been playing around, okay, with the AI, ChatGPT, experimenting things that have not been tried before, just to understand what this AI technology is about. And I'm more and more convinced that the robot has reached our doorstep. And yet, many people are not upgrading themselves to a level whereby they are able to compete for the job that they are having in future. Okay, even the youngster. So I also after a while started to explore which industry I can take a look at. Okay, how I unlocked the new opportunities in the Singapore security was one of the top reason, okay, that I'm talking to you right now. Okay, with the SkillsFuture credit, I'm able to attend courses that position myself as a security officer or a future senior security officer. So I'm here to talk about my unexpected journey. Okay, so for the start, I will quote from Skeptic to Certified, my journey into the security industry with SkillsFuture. Okay, honestly, I never gave the SkillsFuture portal a second look. I know there are a lot of courses there that you can so-called visit and utilize the credit to study the courses that that might help you to position yourself so-called online. I mean, it's offline. But then it never occurred to me that I might want to learn something else besides online marketing. Okay, like many Singaporean, I dismiss it, thinking it had nothing to do with me. So my $500 SkillsFuture credit was there for a long time, until the recent $4,000 mid-career support credit came in. It made me wonder why the government keep giving me money to try to upgrade myself. I also never saw myself working as a security officer, okay? Partly due to the perceived stigma, and mostly because of the demanding 8 to 12 hour shift. You can never find a person who is working as security telling you that they are not working 8 hours or 12 hour shift. It is definitely one of them. Okay, so I used to think that it was a fallback job for retirees or for people who had run out of options. Okay, but then on March 21st, 2025, which is last month, something stirred me and made me shifted my mindset. Okay, as someone preparing for the future of work possibility, whether it's part-time or remotely or full-time, I started exploring opportunities that intersect with AI and workplace technology. That means to say that I know the robot has reached our shore. What exactly that I must do to make myself viable for your job economy? That's when a thought hit me. Okay, what if future job roles in AI sensitive industry require some form of security clearance, background check, or even a security ID? Okay, so having a valid PLRD license could be the answer to new doors, including remote or part-time roles that aren't traditionally linked to the security industry. So what is a PLRD license? It's a police licensing regulatory department's license. So it's issued by the police. When you qualify to become a security officer, you will be given this license, okay, for you to be able to work in the security industry. So that aha moment came. I stumbled upon this SkillsFuture advertisement that led me to a webinar. Okay, coincidentally, Metropolis Security System Private Limited was presenting. So an actual security firm was doing the presentation. They were offering certified training for those interested in the security sector. And I got clarity from them on how to get licensed for the first time. Okay, something I've been trying to understand since 2023. Why? Even a Workforce Singapore representative couldn't explain to me back then what is the basic step to take to get this license. So the next day, I visited Metropolis Security HR manager, and then she guided me on how to start from scratch and qualify as a part-time SO. She actually informed me that most SO jobs are full-time, but nowadays there are a lot of event-based roles, okay, which allow for part-time work. That is a perfect fit for someone like me. Okay, so getting certified step by step. With her advice, I finally tapped into the SkillsFuture Fund and signed up for 5 key courses, all back to back, because I wouldn't want to waste time breaking the momentum to study the know-how and then to get myself qualified for the license as fast as possible. Taking these 5 courses will qualify me for both the SO and later the SSO status. Okay, so SO being the service officer, SSO being the senior security officer. Okay, once I have gained 6 months or more experience as an SO, I can literally be promoted to a SSO without attending any more courses, because I have done that now. So here's what I did. For the SO level core courses, which every one of you who wants to go into the security industry must go through. Okay, what are the 3 courses? One is the RTT. They call it the Recognized Terrorist Threat which is a 2-day course. Some institute 3 days. Okay, HSIS, handle security incidents and services, which is a 3-day course. Some institute 4 days. The PGPS OBSE, which is the provide guard and patrol services and operate basic security equipment. 3-day courses. Some institute 4 days. So note, you must pass all these 3 courses in order to qualify as an SO. If you fail either one, you have to go and retake the course again. And then you are not allowed to deduct from the SkillsFuture fund anymore. You have to pay your own cash, okay, to do a relearning or retest. So everybody aspiration will definitely be to pass the first time round. And I assure you, the training academy will do their level best to make sure you pass in your first try. So what is a common question? Do I need prior education? Not necessary. Okay, basic English comprehension is enough. As long as you can understand basic English, you can write basic English on your so-called as a report, writing or things like that. It is good enough for you to attend the course. Is the assessment tough? Also not really. Why? Because most of the assessment are oral based. That means to say that as long as you can explain the procedures or explain the processes clearly and engage in role plays, you will do fine. Because the way they test you is to do all this role play in front of an assessor, and the assessor will be the one that actually decide whether you are competent or not competent. Okay, competent means you have passed the course and you have already cleared one hurdle. Non-competent means you have failed the course, you have to retake all over again. Okay, what is the important tip that I have for you? Before you attend these 3 courses, go and apply for your PLRD approval first. Okay, although it is $16, it is advisable for you to apply for this license because you cannot work legally without a license, and you will not be declared an SO even if you pass the courses. Okay, so without the license, no go for you. I was lucky. My license approval was done in 3 days. So advancing to the SSO level, I took my free time because I already booked back to back to continue 2 more courses. One is the MDCTB. It's called Manage Disorderly Conduct and Threatening Behavior. It is a 2 days course. Some institute 3 days. Okay, SSM, Security Surveillance Management. It's a 2 days course. Some institute 3 days. So this SSO qualification becomes valid after you have worked in the industry for at least 6 months, if I'm not wrong, in a year. Okay, that means in a year you have done 6 months of your SO job, you straight away qualify as a SSO. So I'll talk about the networking and the industry insight. It is one unexpected bonus that I have while attending this course. I met many current security professionals upgrading their skills. Okay, we exchanged insight and we built rapport and even connected via the WhatsApp groups, which often share job leads. This kind of networking is golden actually, for anyone going to find part-time work or stay in the loop. What it meant is that when I connect with these people, they will have information in different WhatsApp groups that offers jobs every day without fail. Why? Because every day there are companies whose security guard did not come by to do their duty. Some fell sick at the last minute, and then some actually couldn't employ any SO or SSO. So they are advertising almost every day for you to take up that so-called part-time assignment. Why? Because they need you desperately. And right now the industry standard is for each shift you're paid between $120 to $150 depending on where and how tough your job is. Okay, so with that I know that you will not run out of job. It's only whether you want to do or not. Okay, then also you have to attend elective courses for event type job, which is what I expected. Why? Because if I want to do part-time only, I need to take up 2 out of 4 elective modules. Okay, one is a CCTC, which is to conduct the crowd and traffic control, which is a 2-day course. The other one is a CSSPB, which is a conduct security screening of person and bag. So with these 2 basic, I'm able to do event management at exhibition, at maybe some fairs, some company fairs that are so big that the crowd might be between hundreds or maybe even thousands of people. And I have not done the PAPP, okay, the protected area and protected places, which is a must eventually. Why? Because Singapore, being a very small and vulnerable country, will need to have more security, so-called insight, okay, or protection for the whatever installation or important places like airport, maybe tourism area, things like that. So this is courses that I will have to consider later on to pick up. And also the CCCSSSV, which is the conduct security screening and search vehicles. Usually these are at places like the custom, but it also can be at the expo ground, things like that. So I have done this too. But the important thing to know is that these elective courses are not covered by the 4,000 mid career fund. Okay, you need to use the balance of your $500 and then self-fund the remaining fee. And if you did not pass it, in future you have to pay the full cost fee. That is the difficulty that most people seems to think that they have to go through. Okay, but my assurance to you, okay, the management, the trainer, all will want to make sure you pass the first time out. And after that, attending the 7 courses, to be frank with you, I think most people, 80 to 90%, is able to pass the first time out. Except for those people who are slow in their learning capacity, who are not very English savvy, and who can't write that well, they might have a challenges. However, during the assessment, if you show your enthusiasm, okay, of learning, you show your enthusiasm to want to pass the test or whatnot, the assessor will do their level best to make sure they assist you during your assessment time or assessment period. Okay, by maybe hinting to you the answer, things like that. Okay, which they're not supposed to do, but then sometimes human nature, they see that you're struggling, but then you look very genuine in wanting to get a cert or things like that. They will just spontaneously help you a little bit. Okay, also, so this is my final thought. The security industry today is not just a one-man's job anymore. Okay, so in just 3 weeks, I completed 7 courses. I earned my PLRD license. I met new people, and I gained a newfound respect for the Singapore security industry. And not only that, now I have a list of WhatsApp opportunity group where I can search for last minute job every day. It's not the same old gig anymore. Okay, unlike the older days, you only heard people going to the condo or the factory sitting there for the 12 hours doing nothing. Maybe once in a while they have to go and clock their so-called do their patrol to clock their so-called mileage. So it become a very monotonous job. Today, security officers are tech savvy. Okay, they also very situationally aware of things that are changing around them, and they are constantly upgrading. So the knowledge of security officers today can be said to be very serious, because they cover a lot of aspects of security for the premises they look after, for the condo they are looking after, because their main job is to protect lives and properties. Okay, so I have even met individuals as young as 20 years old taking up this certification. So clearly the industry is evolving. So whether you are in between jobs looking for part-time income, or you simply want to stay productive, don't write off this industry. Okay, it's no longer about just guarding condo or factories. There are now roles everywhere, such as at concert area, at exhibition, at sports event like F1, and even as a bodyguard or escort professional, for maybe influencer, actor, actress, that kind of thing. So there is a lot of possibility. And then my advice to Singaporeans is this: if you have been sitting around lamenting about the lack of job, go and use your SkillsFuture credit wisely. Okay, attend this training because it is manageable. Okay, attend this training because the instructors are supportive and will help you to pass the course. And then go and explore all the real opportunities that's available to you every day. Okay, if you are willing to explore and adapt. The right word is adapt. So don't wait for the opportunity to come knocking. Break out of your comfort zone. Go and create the opportunity that you really want for yourself. Okay, good enough. So I hope that this video is good enough to help some of these Singaporeans, or even those PR who are really seriously thinking of trying out the security industry and then not knowing where or what to do. Okay, hopefully I have given you the answer. If you have any question, you can always connect with me. Look at the information below the video area. Okay, the more info, so that you can maybe even write me an email asking me questions, and hopefully I can give you the answer you want. Fair enough? Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe so that future videos will be able to reach you soon. Reach you too. Okay, and I know that you will try to explore this YouTube channel, and you will know that I am an online marketer, and then I will have ways of teaching you the skill I have acquired over the years. Okay, and hopefully you will join my team, and then we will become business partner or collaborator along the way. Fine? Okay, bye bye, have a great day.